Hello YouTube, welcome or welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Katie. I am the owner and artist behind Salvaged by K. Scott. I run my business right here out of my home where I take found and thrifted furniture pieces that are a little worn out, restyle them, and send them home to be loved again. The dresser I'm going to be working on today is a mid-century modern style piece that you may have seen hanging around in the background of my last few furniture flips. So stick around to see how I took this banged up brown old dresser and turned it into something bright and beachy. This dresser is one that I found at the side of the road for completely free. You can see here quite clearly it has seen better days. It's constructed completely of MDF and laminate, with the exception of some solid maple pulls and legs. A couple of the drawers had been repaired at some point. This one is particularly messy with glue, so we're gonna have to deal with that. And here's a fun drawer repair that I don't think I've ever encountered before. Besides the rather messy glue jobs on the drawers, the rest of the dresser is structurally sound. I did notice though that the back of the drawers are missing the glides that help them slide in and out. I removed all the maple pulls from this dresser. I will be sanding them down, refinishing them, and reusing them on this piece. And I don't think we need this nasty old drawer liner. Once I removed all of this old packing tape, I sanded down as much of the residue as I could with some 80 grit sandpaper. I also used my 80 grit sandpaper to get into the dovetail areas that were caked in glue as well. And now the whole dresser is going to get a good scrub down with some TSP, or trisodium phosphate. Thank you to everyone who has messaged me telling me I need to wear gloves while using this product. I am aware, however, I never remember. These gloves are for you. And here I'm just wiping everything down with some clean water to remove any residue left behind by that TSP. Once everything was nice and dry, I went over the whole piece with some 120 grit sandpaper to scuff up the laminate surface and also buff out any scratches or nicks. I used some DryDex Spackling to fill in some of the bigger gouges on the front surface, and then once that was dry, they got sanded smooth as well. I used the same 120 grit sandpaper on these legs to remove the brown paint and reveal the really pretty maple underneath. The same process happened on all 4 poles as well. Because I'm going to be painting this in a very light color, I decided to prime the whole piece with some of this BIN shellacked base primer. This stuff is very stinky, so try and use it either outside or in a well-ventilated area. I like to apply my bin with a 4-inch roller that I can just toss when I'm done. This is not a fun product to clean up, so I like to make it as disposable as I can. Once my 2 coats of primer were completely dry, I came back with some 220 grit sandpaper and sanded out any texture left behind by the roller. I'm going to be painting the body of this dresser in Lazy Linen by Country Chic Paint. It is a beautiful pale gray color. I like to add an ounce or 2 of water to this paint just to help it flow through my gun a little smoother. While my second coat of Lazy Linen dries, I took the legs and the poles down into the basement, and I'm going to be coating them with some of this Country Chic glaze in the color Limestone. It's going to give a really pretty whitewashed or pickled effect. And now it's time to seal everything up with some Country Chic clear coat. I like to apply a liquid top coat to any chalk or mineral-based paints that I use to make them wipeable and just add an extra layer of protection. I applied 2 full coats to the dresser and also the poles and legs. And now I'm going to install some new nylon drawer glides. I'm not sure why these were missing from the dresser, but they are necessary to keep the drawers where they're supposed to be. Time to put everything back together and deal with the finishing touches. And just to cap off this amazing transformation, I wanted to let you know that this dresser sold within 2 hours of me posting it for sale on my Facebook page. If you love a good old-fashioned furniture flip and you are not already subscribed to my channel, please do it now. I would also love it if you could give me a big thumbs up, drop me a comment down below, and share. I'll catch you guys next time.